Ross Mulder, it was like
Yeah.
my sister and I's all-time crush.
I love it.
I was just picturing your hair.
Okay,
But now we have a match together, so
I'm not taking it on myself.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of On a Mission. It's been a while. I'm Emily May. I'm here with my co-host, Melanie.
Hi, everybody. It's a somber Tuesday at Mission Pro Wrestling and Texas Wrestling. I just want to make a shout out to the family and the wife of referee Mike Atwell, who was really beloved here in Texas. Not only was he an amazing ref, but also he designed graphics for us. He actually did the very first Mission Pro logo, and he did the very first Mission Pro poster for our very first show. But he was just an all-around amazing, amazing guy. And we lost him this morning around 3 a.m. to cancer. But lots of love to his family and to his wife, who always made his face light up whenever he talked to her, talked about her. So just lots of love to the Texas wrestling community, who lost a really good guy this morning. So if you pray, if you do anything, just put some positive thoughts into the world and do something nice for someone in honor of Mike Atwell, who, like I said, the Texas wrestling scene lost a really good one this morning. So it's been a rough day for Texas wrestling, but we move on and we do something positive in his name.
Oh, thank you, Melanie. I know it's been incredible seeing all the posts today, from all around the wrestling industry, everyone saying amazing things about him. And so we're holding his whole family in our thoughts and sending all of the love towards his wife and family. Yeah.
He was a great guy. You guys can also check out a lot of his pictures. He actually refereed a lot of Thunder Rosa's matches when she was here in Texas, a lot of her early matches here in Texas. Just an all-around guy who was very special to a lot of us. You'll see a lot of tributes to him, especially Ricardo Rodriguez from ex WWE guy, also throwing out some love to Mike Atwell. So he was a really good guy. He touched a lot of hearts. It's amazing the people that you get to meet through wrestling, who you become friends with in the wrestling community. So lots of love. Wanted to just say that out loud in honor of Texas wrestling to Mike Atwell. But hold the people you have around you very dear, because you never know when they're gone.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Melanie. So I mean, it's been a while since we've hung out here with our Mission Pro family, so we felt like we're heading into hard days night, and 18 days is the big show.
That's right.
So we're getting ready for that, and we have wrestlers from all over gonna descend on San Antonio, and we'll be at the Salvation Army Mission Corps in San Antonio. And if you haven't gotten your tickets are still available at missionprowrestling.com. We'll be streaming on Title Match Network. We have some incredible matches planned and talent that are debuting, and we're going to be speaking to a few of them later in a few minutes.
That's right. So this will be, if you guys have been keeping track, this is going to be our tag team's first title defense. Is going to be August 20th. It's going to be against the Goons of Scenic City, who we'll have on in a few minutes. But Maddie and Rashay are going to be put to the test. Like I said, they have competed a couple times at Mission Pro, but not as the tag team champs. They've competed individually, but this will be their first title defense to hold on to the straps. We have high hopes for them. They did win them against one of the toughest tag team champions that Mission Pro has had. In the first tag team champs Mission Pros have had. The twins were able to hold on to him for almost a good part of a year, longer than good part of a year. So can Bougie Reality retain, and for how long will they retain? Because as you know, at Mission Pro, we don't take our champions lightly, and we don't take them for granted. We throw the best at them, and so we are looking for the best tag teams. So if you guys have suggestions for whoever comes out the champion of August 20th, send them our way, because we're always looking.
Yeah, we're not only looking for tag teams, but we're also looking for sponsors for August 20th. And we have an incredible list of sponsors that have already contributed. They've sponsored wrestlers, they've sponsored the show as a whole. But to let everyone know, they are still available. Goons of Scenic City, even, that we're going to talk to a little bit later, they are still available for sponsorship. We have the Woad, Queen Aminata, who are in the gauntlet match. We have Holodead, our champion. All right, we got to fix that. So yes, we have sponsorships available. You can email missionprowrestling@gmail.com and learn about all the different opportunities to be involved in Mission Pro and support our mission, support our wrestlers, and all of that goes to the talent. So it's a really great way to support them, and you can get potentially special messages depending on what tier you sign up for. It's a great way to get involved, and we'll give you a cool shout out on social media.
Yep.
And we try to treat our sponsors like Mission Pro family. So join the family.
That's right. And somebody asked in the chat, how's Maddie's hand? It's still attached to her as of now.
I mean,
it is doing well. She is back at training, so she's taking it easy. So she is back at training. She has gotten the okay to start. So her first match back will be August 20th against the Goons of Scenic City, which I hope they put her to the test. Let's see how well the hand holds up. The power of Popeye's chicken, exactly.
I mean, the power of Popeye's chicken is very strong.
And I hope you guys have been watching all of the amazing content that's been coming out of Mission Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. Not just, of course, on a mission, but of course, Emily Made It, and of course, the Candy Vlogs and the Let's Get Comfy. As you know, Maddie and I apparently tend to run on a little long. So we had to cut that episode into two parts because Maddie and I cannot be trusted together. But I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. Got a lot of positive feedback, so I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, we have amazing more content coming your way. Melanie got a little preview of an episode coming to Mission Pro channels. So please like, subscribe, follow, let all of your friends, your family, anyone that likes food, cooking, wrestling, join the channel, because we're going to have some really exciting, innovative, fun content that lets you get to know the wrestlers even more outside of the ring a little bit.
Absolutely. And then to answer Lonnie Adams' question, new viewer but interested in local wrestlers, do you guys ever come to Houston? Lonnie, where have you been? The past year we've been outside. We've been in close to Houston.
Conroe.
We were outside of Conroe. We won't be there. Unfortunately, till maybe after the new year. But yeah, just be looking. We do come to the Houston area. Also, guys, lots of interesting potential partnerships that may bring us outside of Texas again, or might bring new companies to Texas. So also be looking out for that. A lot of exciting things happening with Mission Pro Wrestling. We're just going and growing is, I don't know, maybe the country way to say it. It sounds country. I'm going to say, yeah, why not? Texas. Also, I did see you guys in Conroe. I live in Huntsville. Oh, okay, awesome. You did see us in Conroe. Wonderful.
Awesome.
We won't be there. We won't be back in Conroe this year, but hopefully next year. We can start traveling a little bit more. But it was a little warm in Texas this summer, guys. So we had to stay close to where it was a little cooler. Not that San Antonio was any cooler, but
we hope everyone's been trying to stay cool. It's been a hot, sizzling summer here in Texas.
It has definitely been. And if you guys have been in San Antonio recently, we did the hottest month ever. We stayed in the hundreds for the whole month of July. Whee! That's a great record to beat, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
it hurt.
You want to know what's really going to be hot and sizzling on August 20th?
What, Emily?
It's going to be Hard Day's Night.
There you go.
And
I love it.
This tag team match, I want to bring on our special guests. We have the Goons of the Scenic City here because we got to get the scoop. We got to hear all about them because they are challenging our tag team champions. So let's welcome the Goons on a mission.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
First of all, Scenic City, where is that?
Chattanooga. We've had this conversation
put
So
stuff
what's
on
so
it.
scenic?
It's a local thing.
It's what they call it.
That's what they call it, the Scenic City?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Learning something new on a mission.
We love it.
So, are you sisters?
We're
Yeah,
twins.
We're twins.
You are twins. How
Yeah.
does Mission Pro
We love our twins.
we're gathering twins here. I feel like Rashay and Maddie need to like just say they're related somehow.
So you all are 2 minutes apart, right?
Yep.
All right. So how was it growing up as twins? Did you have to
She always
dress
held it
alike
over
all the
me.
time?
I always told her that I was older.
She's like, my birthday's got to start 2 minutes before yours.
See, you got to be like my sister. She has twin girls, but she refuses to tell them which one's older. I guess when they finally get older and look at their birth certificate, they'll find out. Until then, she's like, nope, I'm not telling y'all. So how is it going to training though? Whose idea, I guess, was it? Or did one start first and then the other one was like, okay, I'm gonna do this? Or was it a together
No, we started
decision?
at the same time.
Okay. Whose idea was it?
I think it was both of ours, technically. We were just like watching wrestling. We were like, we want to try this.
So there was no convincing involved?
No, we were like, you do it, I do it.
I love it.
Like you didn't have any convincing, like you didn't have to convince each other. You're like,
No,
we're
we
in
were
it
like,
together.
"You wanna go try it?" It was like, yeah, why not? And then
Here we are 5 years later.
Nice. Is it the kind of thing where, you know, like in school, I don't know if you guys did it in school where they had to like separate you guys?
They did it in elementary school because we looked more alike and we
Yeah.
tried to get away with a bunch of stuff that we shouldn't have.
Yep. Did they have to do that in wrestling? Someone's asking if the Goons ever pull twin magic in the ring.
We tried it once, but it didn't work.
Oh no!
Our gear
What
was a little
happened?
different and our hair is different. Hers is purple, mine is green.
and we was literally right next to the fan, so they seen us do it.
And our tattoos are different, so.
Giveaways. Giveaways.
Those are giveaways.
What about in trading? Did they have to separate y'all? You're like, no, you guys got to switch rings.
They don't let us wrestle against each other in training.
They don't?
No.
Why?
It turns right into a shoot fight.
We're like, we start arguing.
We're like, no, you could have done this better.
Does your family or parents have to ever break you up? Like, do
No.
you start some family fights?
When
we were younger, we have some stories.
When we was teenagers, we got pretty bad with each other.
I don't know. I feel like when she was talking, I saw your face and you're like, say the truth. We still fight.
When they still fight.
Yeah.
They're like most of us twins, you know, like you'll argue and then 5 minutes later you'll be fine. That's us.
So they don't let you train in wrestling together. That's hilarious. At training together. That's hilarious. What was it like in training when you guys started? Was it the kind of thing where was it competition between you, or you're like, no, we're gonna, or was it like I want to?
Everything is a competition between us. We always want to one up each other.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
So how do you one up each other? Are you like, do you try to get the best opponent in your training, or do you get the like I'm gonna try this move?
We'll try to find like littlest thing, like someone messed up on and be like, oh, you messed up on this, you could have done this better. We like nitpick at each other. It's awful.
How did the tag? Was it naturally like, hey, we're gonna be a tag team, or was
Actually, it was Luke Gallows looks at us and goes, "Hey, you two are sisters. You're a tag team."
I mean, he's part of the Good Brothers, right?
Yeah.
So we
You
were like,
kinda-
yeah, I guess we won't disagree with you.
Yeah, I guess you don't disagree with Luke Gallows.
No, he's a big man.
He's a very big
Yeah,
man. What is he, like 6 something?
He's really not that tall in person. Really.
Don't say it. Don't. Well, I'm 5'1", so pretty much
I'm 5'1"
anybody.
too,
Anyone's
and he's
pretty-
not that tall.
Oh.
Hopefully he's not
He's
listening.
not tall in person, like on TV.
Someone's getting a receipt during training.
Someone's gonna hear it.
We don't train there anymore, so I'm
Oh, okay. You can say it.
You
So
don't
they're
see
clear.
us no more.
Is there one, so like when you started training and really like getting into wrestling, was there one thing that one of you succeeded at a little bit better or was better at than the other?
Oh, yeah.
You're better at talking. You're better at talking.
I'm better at doing like all the talking, and she's better at like throwing people around.
All right, well, it's a good balance. You need good promos and you need someone to throw people around.
Yeah.
What would you say is like something that's uniquely yours though? Like, is there a move that's just yours? Like, okay, you can assist, but
It's
we're currently developing a move that's just ours because right now it's something that came from the Good Brothers, so we're trying to make our own one right now.
Okay. What about individually?
Would you say?
not really. We can do all of each other's stuff.
We do each other's stuff, really.
That's where the competition.
She'll get mad about it. She'll be like, "Why did you do that?"
Since you guys can do each other's moves, is there part of a match where you're like, I'm gonna do it, don't do it, and then like you forget and you're like, you do it anyway, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there has been a few times we've done that because I'll be in the middle of something. I was like, oh crap, that's her stuff. She said she was gonna do it. Then I'll like tag her in. I'm like, don't do your move. Do something else.
Don't do your move, but good luck.
Good luck. Have fun.
Like we can't repeat it.
How does that work though? So you do her move, you tag her in, and you just gotta do like, all right, let me.
It. She wings it and does another move.
Let us wing it.
You're like, I'll just throw you into the ropes and see what happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think people realize how much that happens in wrestling, though, too. You're just like, okay, all this stuff that we kind of thought we were going to do just went out the window.
Oh, that happens all the time. As soon as I step out, I'm like, oops.
So we have a question in the chat from MindRunner, and he's asking, do you see a growth in the women's tag team scene, and is it tough to find consistent tag teams to face?
Where we live at, it's Chattanooga. That's kind of hard. Like we wrestle more men in Chattanooga because there isn't a lot of female tag teams here.
But we have been going up to Delaware a lot for Capital Wrestling and wrestling a lot of the tag teams up there because we are wrestling the Renegade Twins this weekend.
That's right. You're wrestling the former tag team champions at Mission
We're
Pro.
wrestling them for their votes there.
Yeah.
And then you come down the next weekend and face the current tag team champions. I mean, how is that though? I mean, you go from wrestling. Do you find that there's a difference going from wrestling guys and now you're getting more opportunities to face female tag teams?
There is definitely a big difference because when we wrestle guys, we have to change up a lot of our moves because a lot of our moves are going towards going against women. So we had to change our finisher has to change a lot because our finisher can't be done on a lot of the men.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you have to change it to more power moves when you're going against men?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have like, as you like started to create your tag team and like, you said you watched wrestling. So did you watch wrestling growing up? And
yes.
Like
why do you think our hairs are dyed all the time? Because of Jeff Hardy.
Nice.
And so did you apply that like as you started training and you started doing intergender matches? Like, did you apply kind of that kind of history and logic as you were kind of building your image and your brand?
Yeah. Because we are like, we're going against guys, we got to be more of a powerhouse. We go against girls, we can be more of our normal, one's a powerhouse, one's a technical.
Mm-hmm. Is there a certain tag team? I know you said Jeff Hardy, but is there a certain tag team that you kind of model yourselves after? Is it the Hardys?
No, we don't do that high flying stuff.
Okay.
I've hurt myself too many times.
No tables, no chairs.
Cleanup crew, Melanie, if that's the case.
Oh.
I mean, it's like a mix of like a few tag teams. You got the rock and roll. You've got a bunch of other just single wrestlers. We like put two and two together. We watch a lot of Japanese wrestling.
Yeah.
Especially Joshi wrestling. It's like some of our favorites to watch.
They're killing it over there. They've been killing it consistently for the past couple of years over in Japan.
I know. It's my dream to just go there and train.
Yeah. So if you ever have the chance, well, we've done it a couple of times at Mission Pro, but if you ever have the chance to train with Thunder, she does us a mixed style of like Japanese wrestling training mixed with like the hardcore California training that she used to have. So you're just like, whew, take a breath and take it all in, and you know you're gonna learn something. But damn, I gladly tap. Thank you very much.
I would love the opportunity to train with her.
Yeah, it's intense. It
might
really is
die,
intense.
but-
Yeah, we might die, but let's do it.
I mean, it is not for the faint of heart at all.
Yeah, I agree. The other one that I've seen train, and I absolutely love her style too, because she does a very mixed style, is La Rosa Negra. She's another one that if you ever have the opportunity to train with her, she does a little bit of same thing, kind of like this American style mixed with Japanese style, since she was over there as well. But they really adopted a lot of their style because of how hardcore it was. And like I said,
I would love to learn every style and just make my own.
yeah, absolutely. But like I said, I see them in the ring and I gladly walk the other way, because if they want me, they've asked me, come on in. I said, no,
Yeah,
thank
no.
Not
you.
today.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I'll
that's
stay behind the scenes.
I'll slide into I'll stay in for a minute until I die.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what's great about having like Mission Pro brings talent from all over the world. And so we're learning from the best all over the world. And so we get to bring that talent, get to bring that training, that background to the shows and the work that we're doing. And speaking of that, you want to go to and train in Japan, but you also have never been to Texas.
Yes.
You're making your so you haven't been to Texas. You're making your debut at Mission Pro. How does that feel? Heading
Surreal.
into
This was like one of our top ones on our list to like come to, and I was like, dang, I finally annoyed him enough to let me come.
So how did that all come about? I'm sure Melanie knows, but like, were you bugging us? And
I kept emailing him.
I think we both emailed and we're like, we wanted to shoot our shot, try for an opportunity, and now finally we get one, and we're like going to try to impress, so they'll bring us back.
Yeah, it was like, what's the worst? Like, what they say no.
yeah,
I mean, like, we'll just keep trying.
yeah, exactly. I always tell everybody, shoot your shot. I mean, that's what you have to do. You got to send out that email, because if you never do, then how would you ever know?
No,
How will you
'cause
ever know?
I about flipped my lid when I got the email.
Yeah,
asking
she
for
like-
this. I was like, oh my god.
I was sitting in the living room when she got it. She come running. She's like, Lizzie, I got the email back.
I love it. I'm just going to answer a real quick question from MindRunner. Is Holodead versus Jasmine still happening? Yes, of course. Did you not see them fighting in a bathroom stall, MindRunner?
yeah, my
In the
I didn't get a
toilet?
bathroom.
in the toilet, there were swirlies. There were swirlies involved.
In the toilet, MindRunner. I'm like, y'all need to
It's like
just
high
leave.
school all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got very high school for a second.
I mean, I don't know what Jasmine's thinking, but she's got a pair, because I would not, one, sneak up on Holodead from behind,
Mm-mm.
two, sneak up on Holodead behind in a bathroom.
No,
So,
No,
Yeah,
she's kind
wait.
of terrified.
yeah, she is.
yeah. I mean,
Not kind of, she is.
yes. Oh, she is. She's had like knives walking around our little Airbnb house. Like, it's nothing, just walking around.
I mean,
So-
we've been with ICW for a little bit now, and weapons don't scare me anymore.
So yeah, it's just so you guys know, Holodead was gifted. Okay, Holodead has a collection of knives already, and then a fan gifted her a bayonet, and I'm like, why? What are you thinking? Why are we giving Holodead knives and bayonets before a match? And she comes out, she unsheaths it, and the ref goes, backs up. The ref was right there, and the ref was like,
Yeah.
my nose.
What?
I think even the ring announcer was like, "Oh God, nope."
And then after the match, they're like, who gave Holodead a bayonet? And I'm like, don't look at me, the crazy Mission Pro fans bringing her bayonets. I was
So-
like,
Yeah. So Holodead, who knows what kind of weapon she might bring this time
what's
to
gonna be
face
dragged
Jasmine. But we got to talk about the match. We talked about it before a little bit. You're going against our tag team champions, the Renegade, not the Renegade Twins.
no,
Here's your reality.
that the former next week, and then the
Former
Mission
next
Pro.
week, then this
Wow.
one. My brain. See,
Wow.
I was like totally in another space.
Maddie and Rashay.
Maddie and Rashay. Okay, I'm gonna get beat up for that. I'm gonna get my own swirly in the bathroom, Melanie.
I'm kind of curious though. You get the email. You said you got the email, and it was from Holodead.
Yeah.
Now, when you got that email, I'm always curious. Like, you got the email from Holodead. Were you like, oh crap, we're in trouble, or did you think like, oh, we're getting an email from Holodead? I wonder what it's for.
You're the one that got it. You answered it. I was like, I didn't feel like I was in trouble. I was like, oh my god, I'm like, this is a chance for us to like prove that we belong with like the other women.
Yeah. Also, when did you get for CCW? Because you got ours like right about the same time, the match announcements.
When did we get? It wasn't that long ago we got the CCW one.
No,
we didn't know about that match until like
maybe a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
He like waited till last minute to tell us what we're gonna be doing there.
Yeah. So
and then you're like, oh wow.
MindRunner's defending me a little bit that you both are facing top MPW tag teams. So I'm gonna like give myself a little break that I messed up on that. But so how are you like? So you've been watching Mission Pro for a while. You've seen kind of the matches we've been having, the shows. You've seen Maddie and Rashay. So you've been doing your research and kind of how are you preparing for this big match? Because this is a big deal. This is their first title defense.
We're watching a lot of their matches, both singles and their tags.
What has been your takeaway from their matches?
They're
bougie.
They're gonna be a challenge, but like I feel like we're ready for it.
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing you have to watch out with them is with Maddie and Rashay is just how sassy they are. Maddie does a war of words.
I mean, we faced Becca and she was very sassy.
Yeah, that's true. Don't mess with the scrunchies, right?
Yeah, she's very, very, very sassy and hits very hard.
Yeah. I feel the same way with Maddie and Rashay. They hit very hard. They bring the sass really hard.
Are you?
Yeah.
So are you nervous? So Rashay always has this bag.
That's right.
She has a bag.
She always has this bag. She secures the bag a lot.
If there's weapons in it, I'm ready. Let her bring them.
Yeah, she's pulled out combs, curling iron, hairspray.
That's not that scary. I've been around.
I don't know.
We've been around a lot of worse weapons.
If you got a knot in your hair, she's determined to get it out. Right there in the ring, she will pull that hair.
I mean, to MindRunner's point, are you prepared for the makeover that you're gonna get?
I mean, it'll probably be better than the makeup I do, anyways.
Yeah, it's
better than we can.
You gotta go check out. So during their win, the match that they won on, Rashay brought out 1,000 fake fingernails and dumped it into the mat. I did not think they would hurt. They hurt, guys. I did not realize.
Okay, so she brings it, brainbuster onto him.
There you go. And then she brought out about 50 plastic combs.
Yep.
That, and I think
Who
she
carries that many combs?
She does. She has to be prepared for any makeover at any point.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Rashay is prepared for the makeover.
Mm-hmm. I have done multiple interviews with her, and she always tries to make me over. She's tried to do my hair. She's tried to do my nails. So you just can't escape it. Just warning you.
Beware the bag. That's all I'm gonna say.
Beware the bag. Yes.
The Chanel bag.
MindRunner, I don't know if you can answer this. What would a Chattanooga makeover be like?
Well, first off, we still Chattanooga rock.
There's more teas, MindRunner.
I don't know. A couple black guys, like might have to beat them up.
Maybe some broken light tubes.
No.
Oh goodness.
That's a different kind of makeover.
Yeah, Melanie, I think we got to talk to management about what the stipulations are.
Sorry,
on this match.
we've been around death matches for a few weeks now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, do you do hardcore matches? You do death matches?
No, we've been not yet. But we've been working behind the scenes, making weapons with ICW for a while now.
Okay. Wow. What is the gnarliest weapon you think you've made?
The paddle gusset board.
A paddle gusset board.
Okay.
It was for Cruel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For Charlie?
No, Logan. No.
Oh.
Wait, no, he's dead. He's dead.
Up.
MLW.
Gotcha. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong one. He's
Yeah,
dead.
you're about to get a message.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
I know you're gonna get an email. So if you could be in a death match, who would you want to face, and what would be your weapon of choice?
Casey Kurt, the Kurtz.
Okay.
Hurts.
Our weapon of choice. A popper bat.
Oh.
Okay, you're not messing around.
I know.
We've made a few of those, so
They're bad influences to hang around. That we've got the little itch for that.
We haven't actually had like a hardcore match. We have had a tables match. We've had doors. We've had a large pile of cans that someone's been speared into.
Ow.
Yeah, it was a very tall. I don't even know what you call it. Like a big old, yes, a shelf of cans that Thunder speared somebody into.
Jeez.
And the can. Oh my God, the worst.
We could teach them how to make a door with cans on them.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You could do that.
Maybe we need to have a seminar on how to make deathmatch weapons.
We're in training deathmatch weapons.
An arts and crafts seminar.
So that's the next Emily Made It. That's the next Emily Made It. We're gonna make some deathmatch weapons. I don't know how that will go over because I can't even make simple foods.
I don't know. I love it, but it definitely has. But you got to have like Martha Stewart vibes, like Martha Stewart doing deathmatch.
Oh, it's definitely a Martha Stewart vibes in the back making weapons.
Yeah, I bet. And if you add the shiny tags, it makes them pop more.
Yeah. As we spray paint, as we spray paint this can, you know.
I love it. So when you get to Texas, are there things that you want to try and do and see before you head out? Because I mean, it's always so quick, these traveling weekends or these wrestling weekends.
I mean, I don't think we really have time to go do anything except wrestle. They probably sleep for a little bit.
Hours.
Yeah.
Well, I think we get there early, so maybe early we can do something.
It's true. Just so you know, because I know you have an early flight on Sunday, but we never sleep. We don't sleep.
Now we probably won't sleep either until we get back home.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. It's usually me and Kylan and everybody kind of like, we're trying to just talk really quietly because everybody else is trying to get sleep. And we're just like, no, because if we go to sleep, we'll never wake up.
No, because I think our flight's like at 5 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So after the show, we'll go, we'll eat, and then we'll just hang out and be like,
yeah.
Hey guys, so let's just talk and find out more about each other until 3 in the morning. Yeah. That's the way it'll be.
So we have Buc-ee's.
We have Buc-ee's here too.
You have Buc-ee's here?
Yeah,
okay.
Buc-ee's
Is there a spot that you know in San Antonio that you want to go and visit?
No.
We're good. All right. We might have to plan some excursions if you're getting in early.
We have to go.
Show us around, show us the cool spots.
Mexican food and Whataburger.
We've
had Whataburger.
We've got Whataburger.
So
They can have that in Nashville.
Whataburger's overrated. Stop telling people Whataburger.
I'm just reading the comments, Melody. I'm just reading the comments.
I'm talking to the Coog 97. Coog 97. I love you. I'm
It
from
wasn't that
Texas.
impressive.
Thank you.
It's just like a normal burger joint.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not.
The people that like In-N-Out probably say the same thing.
I like In-N-Out, but I'm not going to be there.
So.
I like In-N-Out. I'm not going to fight over it. They're two different burgers. But if I had a choice.
But you got to get In-N-Out in California. That's the only way.
It's a little different.
The water's different. I'm telling you. The water's different.
Yeah. It doesn't pre-cook the moment you take it outside. Or doesn't cook again the moment you take it outside in the Texas heat.
Humidity, attached to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so you like definitely have some road trip stories. I'm sure we've talked a lot about with other wrestlers that they've had some crazy stories. So do you have any, what's your craziest story that you could share that's somewhat appropriate?
What, driving 15 hours back from Boston?
Yeah, that was
wow.
Awful. That was awful. That's why we fly into Texas instead of driving.
I don't, I don't blame you. The driving is what, like, it's not the driving going to the show; it's the driving back.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, especially
'cause you're
after like
tired.
we were up at ICW for Boston. We helped them out.
Yeah.
We flew up there, but we drove back.
Because they had a show.
We had to be back in Chattanooga for a show on that Monday.
Oh God.
So we drove through the night, no sleep, 15 hours, 4 of us in a car.
Oh, see, at least there's 4 of you guys in a car to help share the load, right?
But then you have
no.
what was the soundtrack?
Oh no.
We had
Oh,
to
no.
hear the Hamilton soundtrack
Twice.
What? They didn't even like change it
And
up.
the driver singing it at the top of his lungs.
We love him though.
Yeah, we love him to death, but we were like, please, shut up.
All right. Well, if you had to change that playlist, if you had to change your road trip playlist, what would it be?
To anything else but that. I'm not a musical person.
Oh man. So Hamilton got old real quick.
Yes, very quick.
Oh, my
Especially when
goodness.
he's up there screaming it. I'm like, oh my God, please stop.
Yeah.
It's not even really a musical you scream, really.
He was screaming it to stay awake.
Oh.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah. No, I think I would have made it okay. I would have given him the first, like, okay, you can listen to it first. I'm gonna take a nap, whatever. But like the second time,
Yeah.
and like, no, dude,
No.
we gotta tap out on this, man.
So how do you feel?
I think we got somewhere like near Pennsylvania, and I was like, please change this.
Yeah. I mean, the rule in my car is like whoever driving has like the playlist.
He
rule,
was
right?
driving, but we were like, please change it.
At least turn it down.
Yeah. Please turn it down.
That's when you put your own music in.
Well, see, I left my AirPods at home.
Back in Tennessee when we were in Boston.
That's when you try to like put something over your ears and be like, try to fall asleep. Please fall asleep. Please fall
I
asleep.
like put my pillow over my ears. I was like, go to bed, go to bed.
You gotta will yourself to sleep. So when you're driving, when you have has there been besides the Hamilton experience that you've experienced?
I feel like there's some trauma there.
I know. I feel like there's definitely gonna be some trauma there. Every time they hear Hamilton, they're gonna throw something at somebody. Shut it off!
I might just throw myself out of the car.
Yeah, just open the door and like tuck and roll. Has there been like a really bad travel experience? We've had people lose their luggage. They've been banned from driving.
No, but our friends have when they had to go pick up somebody from the airport.
Yeah. Oh my God, what happened?
Who is PCO, wasn't it? They
Yeah.
were picking up PCO from the airport, and the airport got shut down because somebody shot off a gun in there. They
What?
couldn't figure it out, but the airport was shut down.
Oh my gosh.
They were like, we're stuck here for like 6 hours.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no. Which airport was that?
Have you ever been to the Atlanta airport?
Only
Yeah.
for like a connecting
It
flight.
was
Yeah.
at that airport.
That's a
It's
huge
awful.
airport.
That airport is awful. It's like a maze.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
MindRunner next time on MPW Road Story.
I love all the traveling stories. I mean, we've heard some really good ones. We had one when we were in Houston. Somebody, their luggage, because they always like Holiday's like her big thing is never check your gear. Like never check your gear. Always put it like in your carry-on.
Mine's in a small suitcase. Mine's my carry-on bag.
Yeah. So
This is our
we
first time flying with our gear.
gotcha.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
you gotta
that's-
fly with it.
So that's her big takeaway is like never put it in your, if you're checking a bag, never put it in your check bag. Always put it in
It's
your
gonna go
carry-on.
in my backpack.
And somebody had their suitcase like stolen basically. And it's so crazy because it's a pink hardcover suitcase and it has wrestling stickers on it, and somebody thought it was theirs. They didn't steal it, but it went missing. But we had to go back to the airport because they found it. Somebody had taken
Brought
and
it
brought it back.
Yeah.
And we were laughing so hard because when you opened her suitcase, the first thing you see are her wrestling boots and fishnets. And we're like, we could only imagine the
What?
person's face. when they
I
open
feel like
the
any wrestler's bag, you can easily tell because everybody's has wrestling stickers all over it.
Yes, and somebody's like, and so she was like, "How did they mistake
Stuck.
my
Yeah.
bag?"
I don't know. Well, it wasn't quite funny at the time when we were trying
Right.
to like solve like
That is-
oh crap, like solve the
I
issue.
would be
But it's
in
funny
full-fledged panic mode.
when you think about it. It
She
reminds me of the Meet the Parents, the movie. Remember when he is? I don't know if you've seen that movie, but his luggage gets switched and there's other things in there.
Oh my God.
I love it. I would have loved to have seen the person's face going, who owns this
Aw.
many fishnets on vacation?
I know.
I mean-
I'd be mad if they open my bag. There's like ripped ones that I haven't thrown
Yeah.
away yet.
Yeah, you're just like, what is this person
Be
doing?
like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, with like knee-high boots and knee pads and
Different
fishnets.
costumes, different gear in it. They're like, what are they playing dress up as?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they wanted to return it and be like, this is not ours. We don't know what else is in here.
So R.A. Davis is asking, is your tag team a reference to the Goonies?
Did you go to the Goonies?
Kind of, but not really. It's kind of like, like when a villain has a goon, but the goon turns into like almost a good guy. But that's kind of like the reference. Is the Goonies, but not really.
Yeah.
I'm not
There
a
you go.
treasure hunter.
Yeah, she's not a treasure hunter.
Who's
Oh,
the
who is the
dog?
doggy?
Hold
And
on.
who's the doggy? They want the Mission Pro fans want to see the puppy.
Come here. Oh God. He's kind of heavy.
He is kind of heavy.
This is the dog.
Oh, hi.
This is Chong.
Hi, Chong.
His brother's name was Cheech.
Oh.
Well, he was adopted. His brother got adopted by another family.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We thought, oh God.
No,
I know.
no, it's a good story.
Oh.
That's so cute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now you're gonna throw a fit.
He's like, you put me on the spot.
I know.
How dare you put me on the spot?
So we go through some so we're gonna go through a quick round table of some fun questions we ask our guests. Do you prefer sweet or salty snacks?
Salty.
Yeah.
When you're on road trips, do you guys share snacks? You're like, you have to get your own. I'm not sharing.
But like we'll have ones that we share, but then we have our own.
Oh, I like that. What are your go-to snacks?
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. Now, will you accept red
Okay.
vines or does it have to
Yes,
be Twizzlers?
I will accept any kind of licorice type treat.
Nice.
Except black licorice.
No black licorice, no original licorice, just the other kind, right?
Any other types of flavors besides the black.
Gotcha.
I like
So
any gummies.
Yeah, she's a lifesaver gummies person.
okay.
Oh,
So I feel like a lot of wrestlers like gummy candies. I feel like it's been like a very
Yes.
consistent theme.
Because
So-
it's usually like when you go to a gas station, that's the first thing that's there.
Yeah.
I feel like it also keeps you busy without it being gum.
Yeah,
Like you can actually swallow it.
but if you go to Buc-ee's, that's a whole other decision
Oh, yeah.
because you got the beaver nuggets.
Melanie and I did a snack attack episode of On a Mission where we ate snacks, and I just happened to go to Buc-ee's and I had all my beaver nuggets.
Oh man, we
They
had
have a cinnamon one now.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, good.
It tastes like Apple Jacks.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I gotta try that. Well, I'm gonna stop by Buc-ee's on my way to San Antonio, so I will. I'll grab all the nuggets.
Yeah, I think that when we used to be in Buda, which is a little bit of like an hour north of us, we used to always pass Buc-ee's, and so after the show, just randomly we would all end up there, like whoever was driving wrestlers
That's
back.
like how it is here.
Yeah.
Especially if we have shows in Georgia, there's one like coming back our way when we come home, like all the wrestlers somehow meet up there. We're like, what are you doing here?
Do they also give you crazy looks because we're yelling at each other?
Yes. And we're all like still got like half makeup, still
Yeah.
waxed off.
Oh, yeah.
So like, what the heck happened to you?
Yeah.
Always a story.
Always. Because we have Holodead who's got a face paint, and then we've got Thunder with her half face paint, and then you have Genocide with the robot paint. So we just look all kinds of crazy.
It's an interesting bachelorette party.
Yeah. It really is. And then you have La Rosa twerking in the middle of Bucky's, so it's just all nuts. I'm just waiting for the day they're like, you gotta go. You just have to leave.
They're
now.
like,
It
oh,
hasn't happened
you're
to us yet, so
Yeah.
they're like, they don't care.
yeah. So if one of our other questions is if you could listen to one song or album for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Not Hamilton.
Not Hamilton.
Not Hamilton.
Yeah.
Besides
Song
Hamilton.
you look it up,
I don't
Jeff.
know. Let's see. What do I listen to most?
Honestly, right now, mine's kind of embarrassing, but not really. I listen to a lot of K-pop.
I do too.
Okay.
I love K-pop.
So, like, any BTS album, I'll listen to it repeatedly over and over and over. And Monster X. We just seen them in concert.
Nice.
Nice. And then is there a go-to TV show that you're binging right now?
I just watched The Boys.
How
I'm
is
watching
it? I have not done it.
drama right
I
now.
haven't.
That
We
I
can't talk about it because we could get canceled if we talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
And I'm watching a K-drama right now that I can't stop watching.
Which one?
The Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
Okay, no, I haven't watched that one
It's
yet.
on Netflix. It's really good.
Oh, okay. I'll
Okay.
check it out. My mom is the one who got me into K-dramas, which is really funny. She is
Sometimes
obsessed.
they're really good.
Barry. She keeps a running list of ones I should watch, and I was like, Mom, I can't keep up with you.
I just watched Sweet Home. That's about like monsters and stuff. Really
Yeah.
gory, and I really liked it.
Tell
Sweet
the
Home.
Night Tale's really good too.
I gotta watch that. I've been watching a lot of anime lately, so I am.
Same.
We are big
Oh.
anime people.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's big in our house. So everybody wants to be a character from like Naruto for
I have
Halloween.
gear inspired by Trigun.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That is awesome. I love it. Is there? Do you have any other gear inspired by anime?
I
or-
have
or-
Beetlejuice gear.
I have seen that one. I have
Then
seen
I have
the Beetlejuice
I have
gear.
the Lost Boys.
Do you?
Yes.
Like what is it? What does your gear look like? The Lost Boys.
Yes, just go get it.
Where is my gear bag?
Oh yeah. Let's just
Wait,
do
whose
do a show and
jacket-
tell.
Whose jacket's it by?
Oh God.
It's your favorite movie.
Well, I
You're
just-
going blank.
Yeah.
So are you a huge fan of Beetlejuice?
Yes.
I'm assuming because you have to make have your
I'm
gear.
obsessed with Beetlejuice.
That's all right.
I used to have a sandworm that I carried out with me.
Did you really? Did you
Yes.
have it? Was it like a stuffy or?
Yeah, it was a stuffed sandworm.
Do you watch it? Is that like your go-to movie for Halloween, like every year?
No.
That's the Rocky Horror Picture
No,
Show.
my go-to movie during Halloween is what?
Yes.
That's big Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
So
I
am
love Rocky Horror.
Yeah, I love Rocky Horror Movie. Every time it comes on TV, I'm like, nope, we got to stop and watch for a second.
Mine's the Sanderson sisters all the way.
Yeah.
Oh
Hocus Pocus
yeah.
is my Halloween movie.
Are you excited for the movie coming out?
Yeah, but I don't know because I've read the book for the second part of it. And I don't know if I would have liked it or not.
Yeah, it's tricky because like sometimes the movie doesn't live up.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rocky Horror. Oh my God, we should do the Rocky. We should do the Time Warp at some point.
It's so funny. In
Are
high,
we doing a group costume this year with
We're
a bunch of our
trying.
friends?
so in high school, that's what we did. It was my senior year, and they always did a talent show. So a lot of the seniors got together. No, I'm sorry. We were seniors. So a lot of the seniors got together, and we did the Time Warp. Like everybody chose a character, and I don't know if I chose it or if I was given the character, but I got the professor. So I had like the suit on, the tie, but instead of me just like, and they gave me a chair to sit in instead of like a wheelchair, I got a chair to sit in. But I did get to jump up on a desk and be like, it's just
Oh
a
my
step
God.
to the left. I loved it so much.
So I definitely am trying to not have anyone ever find the footage of me being in the shadow cast of Rocky Horror.
Okay.
Because I was magenta. So I'm definitely like never see the light of day again.
We just find it, send it to her. Like, is this
Yeah.
you?
Oh no!
Are you the ones that go to the theater with all your props for the Rocky
What
Horror?
if we had it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have that here in San Antonio, and we would try and
They
go with
still
all of
do
our
it
props.
here.
Like at Halloween in Knoxville, Tennessee, they do it all the time.
Mhm.
I love it.
Have you all seen The Room? MindRunner is messaging or mentioning The Room midnight screenings.
What is that?
So confused.
It's that guy who made a movie and he could not act worth
He could not
nothing.
act. It was The Room.
Oh, is that the one and they made somebody made a movie about that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
It was James Franco, I think, played him, right?
Yes.
In the reenactment of it.
No, I've never seen that because it looked really weird.
It was so bad. It's so bad. It's like a cult classic bad movie, but it's not at the level of Rocky Horror. No way.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, hi, Mark.
Tearing me apart, Lisa.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. MindRunner, I can't believe you brought that up, but that's okay. Well, oh my gosh. Yeah, John Carpenter films.
So tragic. Crowd so loud.
Melanie, do you have any other fun quick questions? Because we're almost at the hour.
I know. Just really quickly, what are your thoughts going into your match? You said you've been studying Rashay and Maddie, but what are your thoughts going into the match? How are you getting prepared besides just watching their matches? What are you doing? Are you fixing your hair like they do? Are you getting into the mind of the bougie reality?
Get my hair done.
I guess we're gonna have to get into the mind of them because this is something we don't want to mess up because we want to impress. We want to get brought back over and over.
Maybe do the first hardcore match.
Maybe do the first hardcore match for Mission.
I love it. Is there anything you want to leave with the fans though, or first of all, we never even asked I know you're Lizzie. So let me go this way because I'm opposite Lizzie and Peyton. But introduce yourselves because we just called you guys the twins, which is.
I mean, that's what a lot of people just call us the twins.
But I'm Lizzie.
I'm Peyton. Ow! Stop biting.
Lizzie, Peyton.
Are you guys gonna have merch? Are you guys gonna have merch when you come to the show? Because our fans love merch.
Well, we're gonna try to bring what we can with us, and not overpack.
Overpack, it's okay. I was kidding.
Well, that way we don't
overpack. It's all good.
For packing.
Yeah. I mean, just bring what you can, But 8x10s will always work.
We do have a store. Where's the camera?
Oh, awesome.
Brainbusters.
Brainbusters.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so go check out their merch. It sounds like the dog's causing trouble.
Go away.
He's been quiet long enough. He's starting to get mad.
Go away.
Yeah. Well, thank you both so much for jumping on, and the Mission Pro fans are excited to see you on August 20th for Hard Days Night. I know it will be a really fun match against Bougie Reality. So we can't wait to see you and meet you in person. And
we can't wait for you guys to show us around.
Yes,
absolutely.
Exactly. Real quick, where can people follow you on social media before?
We've got Twitter, Facebook. Look up either Lizzie Blair, Peyton Blair. You can find us there.
Sounds good. All right, everyone, go follow the Goons of the Scenic City. You'll see them on August 20th in San Antonio. Thank you both so much for joining us. We'll see you on August 20th.
Yep.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I do think that the dog needs to be involved in the match somehow. They need to be the dog needs to be their mascot or something.
I think so too. I think they need to do some promos with the dog.
I think so too.
It will go over well. Well, thank you. I know it's late for everyone, but thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of On a Mission. If you haven't gotten your tickets for Hard Days Night, go get it at missionprowrestling.com. If you want to be a sponsor and join the Mission Pro family, email missionprowrestling@gmail.com, and you can support a wrestler, support a match, or support the show as a whole.
That's right. Don't forget, show sponsorship will close this Friday because I do have to get those banners made for our sponsors. So show sponsorship closed this Friday, but wrestler sponsorship will be open till the day of the show because we want to make sure that every single one of our sponsors, every single one of our wrestlers has a sponsor.
Sounds good. So yes, please support Mission Pro Wrestling. Thank you all for joining us for On a Mission. Remember, like, follow, subscribe to all of Mission Pro channels because we have more content coming soon. We have, new website. Remember, it's missionprowrestling.com. So remember, go there. We have all of our shows for the rest of the year, August 20th, September 17th, and December 10th. So you can get all your tickets all together.
That's right. Guys, something special for the next show, September 17th. We're going to drop that soon, so be on the lookout. And we'll have something special for Christmas as well. And big shout out to one of our guys at Hybrid who performs at Mission Pro Wrestling, Zakai Living, who gave me a cool little shirt right there. So big shout out and thank you for Zakai for the merch. Love y'all. Love y'all that I love you guys. So I want to support y'all. So I appreciate the merch that you guys send me.
Amazing. Yes, go support our roster and the Hybrid School of Wrestling. Thank you all so much. Oh, do you want to talk about the seminar real quick?
That's right. On Tuesday, Mission Pro Wrestling is going to be hosting a seminar at Hybrid School of Wrestling from 6:30 to 9:30 by Black Danger. He is coming in personally to not just take some bookings here in Texas, but to train Thunder Rosa. So you guys will be also getting a seminar by the guy who's helping train Thunder Rosa. So if she trusts him, ta-da, you should trust him too. That's like an insurance commercial, but
I know you sounded a little.
I'm trying. But yeah, guys, a lot of good stuff happening with Mission Pro Wrestling. We're always here to not just improve women's wrestling, but we're here to improve the landscape of wrestling all over and give everybody that extra help if they need it. Like I said, lots of good stuff coming up from Mission Pro Wrestling in terms of partnerships, sponsorships, and for you guys, and also for seminars, and a lot of other stuff. But and really cool matches coming up for September and December. Just some stuff up our sleeves that are coming out, and we'll announce it soon. So and also be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell right here for the YouTube channel because a lot of new content's gonna be dropping up. Emily's got some content coming soon. Mission Pro's gonna have some new content coming soon. Hopefully, we'll also be putting up the matches from our June 25th show.
17th, September 17th.
No, June 25th. We'll be putting up
June
the matches.
25th. Yeah.
We'll be putting up the matches for our June 25th show that happened in Oklahoma. So that will be dropping soon in August. Took a little while to get them because of all the, we're bougie and we like our stuff done. So yeah.
Right.
And MindRunner, I heard there is a casket being purchased soon. MindRunner, I don't like to buy stuff. But our sponsors may be donating, and I will leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
All right. To be continued.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, follow Mission Pro socials because that's where all the news drops.
That's right.
Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of On a Mission. And remember, get those tickets for Hard Day's Night, 18 days away for another Mission Pro show. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Mission Pro fam. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
Good night.